Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime review. Today we look at Nanbaka episode 21. So, I do apologize guys and girls that I'm a little late with this. Obviously, I think I put it on Twitter, but I said that I had to go to dinner and it was kind of unexpected. So, unfortunately, it's coming out late. But I at least wasn't super late. I mean, it's only been like, what, an hour and a half probably now. But anyways, Nanbaka episode 21 was actually really, really cool. I mean, I have issues with it in one spot particularly, more so the concept of what happened so fast. And I think it's more so with Nico. We get to see, how much ass he kicks. Like, I mean, dude, this guy goes full blown. And like what we know from last week's episodes, because he's off his medication, obviously. But he just kicked ass. Like, Hachiman, the weird pig creature guy. Even though I know he's a guy, but he looks like a pig creature the way he fucking moves around and shit. No one is that large, like, honest to God. But anyways, he beats the shit out of him, and it's pretty cool. I mean, but I think the only issue I have with that is at the same time, we get maybe a good 5 minutes of that, but then they kind of just knock Nico out because the guy with the glasses is actually able to use a drug that stops him, and then he also uses a drug on Hachiman also, because we learned that, he's always had that plan, that the whole time he tells Upa and the other guy, he goes, I've had this plan this whole time that I was not really working with Hachiman. I was more so working against him, trying to, make this drug that would stop him in his place, but at the same time also, that they don't see it that way. They see it like he's been doing kind of underhanded stuff. But then we learn more and more about the guy with the glasses, and what was really interesting is we learned something that I think was really cool, that apparently Upa was taken into the organization, this mafia group, because his organs as a Kai user are very infused with magic, and they're infused with energy. So with that being said, it makes his organs, I guess, really plentiful and really strong. So right away they started cutting him open and stuff and taking his organs, and the whole time, he had to actually, try to buy back his organs, but he was dying because of all the times they did this to him over and over again, to the point that the guy with the glasses goes, you know what, you can give him my organs and stuff like that. I thought that was really awesome. And I think that this guy actually went up a whole new notch on the characters. Like, I really liked him now. I wish we learned his background story a little bit earlier, but, and then, at one point, Hachiman comes back to life, and he's like, oh, I'm perfectly fine, but they take him down again using drugs that essentially cause him to actually choke himself out and kill himself. That was actually very interesting. So the guy with the glasses, might seem like a nice dude, but at the same time, you don't fuck with him, obviously, because he was quick to say, he goes, I don't kill people, but that doesn't mean that they won't kill themselves, etc. I was like, oh shit, wow. I mean, even Nico made comment goes, hey, I didn't see that coming. That was interesting. But overall, this episode was really good. I will say this right now, I still have issues with one major thing, and I talked about this briefly, but I think I talked about it briefly last week, but I don't really understand why these characters are becoming so relevant now. Like, I understand that, that they are reporter characters, they're side characters nonetheless, but it's episode 21, and they're just now becoming really relevant. And unless there's going to be season 3, which, I mean, I'm presuming there's going to be a season 3, because this series is going to end on a really weird note if it doesn't have a season 3. But, it's like, why are you waiting so long to do that? I mean, if season 3 is confirmed, okay, I understand it a little bit more. But if it's not confirmed, or if it's not even going to happen, then I'm just thinking, why waste time doing that when you have your main cast kind of getting sidelined by these dudes? So that's my biggest issue with this overall. But it was a solid episode nonetheless. I enjoyed it. I think it was probably one of the stronger ones of the series so far. I think Nanbaka is really showing itself to be a good action show when it actually tries to be action, not comedy. But anyways, guys and girls, I will talk to you later. Have a blessed day, everyone. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.